this month's TV 47 Star Student of the Month.
Keylan Dickerson is our star student this morning. Keylan's an 8th grader at Zora Ellis in Talladega. And Keylan, good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you with us this morning. Tell us a little bit, first of all, about your family, Keylan.
First, about my family, they're really supportive in everything I choose to do. And anything that I may need guidance with, they're really helpful with that.
Who is your family?
My mom is Jasmine Dickerson. My grandmother is Sabrina Swain. My auntie, Shirley Jones, and my great-grandmother, Earlene Simmons.
You got any brothers and sisters?
I have 6 siblings.
Okay, all right. Tell me about your grandmother a little bit. Since I'm older, tell me about your grandmother.
My grandmother, we bond and talk about sports and things like that.
What about your mom?
My mom, she helps me with dressing and things like that.
8th grade at Zora Ellis, and what's it like being an 8th grader there this year?
Being an 8th grader there this year, I kind of know how everything works this year because I've been there a year. So everything is just a little easier.
Well, it's going to change next year, isn't it?
I'm sure it is.
So you'll go to Talladega High next year, you think?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Now, in the 5th and 6th grades, Keylan's in the 8th grade now. 5th and 6th grade, he was on the Honor Society. He's 2021 Houston Elementary Salutatorian and 7th grade Beta Club. So this guy has got it all together. How do you do all of that?
I just have to keep my mind set on focusing on grades and work while also playing basketball.
Okay, A's and B's, I guess?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who's some of your teachers this year?
So my teachers this year, Miss Posey, Miss Stockdale, Miss Rao, they're really understanding and helpful when it comes to the work side of things.
What about your classes? What's some of the subjects you're taking?
I'm taking history, science, physical science, and English, and math, advanced math.
Yeah. Are these subjects challenging to you, or do they just kind of come natural to you? Or?
At times.
Yeah. We're talking with Keylan Dickerson, who's an 8th grader at Zora Ellis in Talladega. Let's talk about basketball a little bit. You're playing on a team now. What team is it, and where we are so far this season?
I play for the Zora Ellis team, the middle school team. But this coming up 9th grade year, I plan on making the 9th grade team.
Is the season over for middle school already?
For middle school, it is over.
Okay. How'd it go for you?
It went good for me.
Double figures in points?
We're getting there.
Oh, all right. So you want to play basketball in high school as well, right?
I plan on it.
Okay. All right. Now, you like listening to music, and really, you like music producing, right?
Yes, sir.
How did you get into that, and where would you like to go with the production of music?
I just look at the artists, and I like the lifestyle they live.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as I want to go, I want to go to school for sound engineering to learn more about it.
What's some of the artists that you kind of look to glean from?
The artists I look up to is artists like Lil Baby and artists like just the hip-hop artists.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you want to be in videography, photography. How'd you get started in this? Or is this just something you want to do?
I usually have taken pictures, so that's just an interest I had that I might want to try to go forward to.
Yeah. Who's some of your friends at school?
Some of my friends at school, Alexander, I have a friend named AJ. They're really they're good friends.
Yeah. Well, it's good to have good friends, right? Keylan Dickerson, who's an 8th grader at Zora Ellis Middle School. He'll step up to his freshman class in just a few months, too. And he enjoys photography and videography and music. And what do you think you want to do after high school?
After high school, I plan on going to college and getting a degree. I don't exactly know what degree I want yet, but I just know I plan on going.
Yeah. Trying to get that grant money, man, to help you out a little bit. And we're talking with Keylan Dickerson, who's an 8th grader at Zora Ellis Middle School in Talladega. You ever have a bad day? Things just don't go right sometimes?
Sometimes everybody has bad days, but I try to look to the good side of the day.
Yeah. Who do you talk to when you need somebody to lean on?
When I go home, I just call my mom and tell her about what happened that day. And
Yeah.
she has me feel better about what happened.
Yeah. Okay. Is 8th grade now? You be headed to high school next school year. A lot of pressure on kids in school today. How do you deal with that?
I just try to focus on one goal at a time, and after I get that completed, I move on to the next.
Yeah. Well, looks like you're doing pretty well. Keylan Dickerson is an 8th grader at Zora Ellis Middle School in Talladega. Let's talk about food this morning. What kind of food you like?
Usually I love wings. I love to eat seafood like crab legs.
How many wings can you eat at a setting?
Usually in a setting I just only eat 10.
What flavor do you like?
I like lemon pepper, I like gold wings.
You like barbecue?
Honey barbecue,
Yeah,
yes.
I like that too. And crab legs. How do you do those crab legs?
I try not to get too messy. I don't really like to use the gloves that they put in the bag.
Yeah. I'm not into them crab. I'm into crab claws. You like those?
I like crab claws too.
Yeah. They're not near as messy as crab legs are for sure. And Alfredo, you got an Italian flair too, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you cook?
Breakfast sometimes.
So, what's on your breakfast menu?
Eggs, I do bacon, sausage, maybe a pancake.
Can you cook all that?
I can.
Wow, way to go. You ever cook breakfast for your mama?
Sometimes.
Keylan Dickerson, who's an 8th grader, he's our star student of the month this morning. And you like basketball. Do you have a favorite player that you kind of pattern yourself after or look up to?
Steph Curry.
That's the guy at Golden State?
Yes, sir.
He's pretty good, isn't he?
In my opinion.
Yeah. And, Golden State, the defending NBA champion.
Hopefully we're going back this year.
Well, you got to get through the Celtics, so. He's right here in this camera, ladies and gentlemen. Very successful 8th grader at Zora Ellis Middle School, 5th and 6th grade Honor Society, 2021 Houston Elementary Salutatorian, 7th grade Beta Club. I guess you're in the Beta Club now, right?
I am.
What do y'all do in the Beta Club?
In the Beta Club, we do community work. We go on trips to help the community.
Yeah.
Like this year in school, we went on a trip to the nursing home and brought different stuff to them and spent time with them.
Yeah. What do you say to younger kids that, here you are, how old are you?
13.
13, and you have younger kids that are looking up to you, and how do you want them to see you as a leader?
As a leader, I want them to see me as somebody they can look up to and follow the good things I do.
All right, sounds good. Keylan Dickerson, he's right here in this camera, ladies and gentlemen. He is our star student of the month.